Did you know that you have to be mindful when it comes to money? Today I want to talk to you on practicing mindfulness with money. There are 3 things that I want to quickly mention in this short video. And by the way, if you're here for the first time, I'm going to kindly ask you to subscribe if you have not done that. You'll enjoy this, I tell you the truth. And also I want to ask you that you listen all the way to the end and just listen to what I'm going to be teaching, something that is going to be good for you. Mindfulness is something you practice towards money. So there are 3 things that are involved in as far as that is concerned. The first and foremost thing is that you must be conscious. So being conscious means make mindful spending decisions. Ask yourself questions like, does whatever it is that I want to buy or to get right now align with the goals that I have put, or my financial goals that I have set for myself? You see, one of the things that is a big crisis for many people is when they are not mindful when it comes to how they are spending their money. There are people who, when money is with them, the money keeps on talking to them. The money keeps on telling them, I need to buy something. I need to go. I need to leave you. Did you know there are some people who, when they get their money today, by tomorrow they are broke? They get money today, by the evening they are broke. They get money today, by next week they have no money. Why? Because they are not conscious. They are not mindful of how they are spending their money. I have been very careful whenever I go shopping, and that is why personally whenever I go shopping with a list. And it's a good habit, by the way. Whenever you're going shopping, you go with a list. Make sure you write down the items you want to buy. Because if you go to shop with a list, when you're leaving your house or when you're leaving wherever you're coming from into the store or into the place where you're going to be shopping, the supermarkets, we call them in Africa and in Europe, when you get there and you have a list, that list will restrict you to something particular. You know I'm going for 5 items. Item: bread, sugar, milk, blah, blah, blah. You go pick those things, pay, and you're out of that place. Now that is somebody who is conscious about his money. He has understood how to practice mindfulness with their money. They are conscious about it. The other thing is that whenever you are not conscious about it, you find yourself buying things that were not in your plans. You find yourself buying things that you had not decided. People will call you selling items and you will find yourself buying them. You will see an advert of something being sold. You will find yourself buying it. You are not being mindful. You are not being conscious of your money. No wonder you are keeping on struggling. It is even more sadder to say that some people will find themselves spending money for something else towards something that was not in the plan. You know how that ridiculous that is? You have your rent money, but then something comes up and you decide to divert your rent money to that particular thing that has come up. And somehow you are thinking something is going to happen, some magic or some miracle is going to happen, and you will be able to actually deal with your rent money. Listen, you have to be conscious of your spending. Practice mindfulness with your money. Another thing, when you talk about practicing mindfulness with your money, is that you must understand that it is important for you to avoid impulsive buying. What is impulsive buying? Impulsive buying is where you're buying things instantly. You walk into a store again, let me use that as an example, and you keep on picking things at random. You don't even know what you're picking sometimes, or you just look at something you seem to be liking and you just pick it and put it in the cart and start going. You're doing like that. Or you are somewhere, you are moving, you see a shirt, you see a dress, and you are like, oh, I like this dress, I'm going to get it. You get it. It is not planned for, it is not budgeted for, it is not in part of your goal, it's not aligning with your goals, it has nothing to do with what you're doing, and then you are just getting it for yourself. Listen to me. You have to understand that when you're an impulsive person, when you are impulsively buying things, it basically means you are lacking to practice mindfulness in as far as your money is concerned. Don't spend impulsively. It will harm you. It will hurt you. It will cause you to stay broke. Some people stay broke because of their impulsive ways of spending money. They're out of control in as far as spending is concerned. There are people who apparently look like they are more excited when their accounts have no money and when their pockets have no money. one of the things you must decide in your mind is that you are going to have money all the time in your account. You are going to have money all the time in your wallet, in your pocket. Don't stay broke. It's not a good thing. Oh, but I'm broke because I don't have money. Yes, I know you don't have money, but money is going to come your way. When it starts coming your way, don't release it just like that. No, don't release it like that. In fact, let even me push it even to another level. Don't even go giving it out, dishing it out just like that. You know, some people, when you get money, it's like you suddenly feel you have just joined the Red Cross, or you have just joined an organization that is charity organization that is giving everywhere. Or sometimes you feel like as though you're feeling guilty. You've gotten that money. Oh my goodness, I have all this money and these people don't have. Let me give it to them. Let me give it to them. Listen, impulsive giving is not also healthy for you. You have to plan your giving. Even in church, when you're in church and they tell you to give, I'm not saying you don't give. Giving is very important. But think fast. Use your brain more than you're using the next thing that I'm going to be talking about. And that's your emotions. You have to understand that impulsive releasing is hurtful to you. It's harmful to you. So you have to look at it. And then the last thing I want to mention when I'm talking about practicing mindfulness with your money is you must reflect on your emotions. Reflect on the emotional things that lead you to do poor financial decisions. You know, sometimes we find ourselves in a position where we become too emotional until you find yourself making poor financial decisions, and at the end of the day we find ourselves crying. Why? Because you are so emotional about that situation. Oh, this is going on. You became emotional. You took money, boom, you put it in there, and then suddenly you realize the money you put in was meant for something else. So whatever it is you have solved, yes, you have solved it here because of your emotions and you got emotionally attached to that, but the reality is you are left hurting, you are left in debt, you are left in a crisis in as far as something else is concerned. Watch out to all those things that trigger you to do things emotionally. If there is something that triggers you emotionally, causes you to become impulsive because of some emotions, please, if you have to avoid it, avoid it. But believe me, emotional release of money is dangerous. It's not a good idea. And I know there are people out there who have become experts in using emotions to make you give money. There are people who are experts with their wordings. They'll stand in front of you with a microphone and they will speak things and say things, tie you up in a certain way, lift your emotions so much. The next thing you know, you are giving and giving and giving. And then after you have released everything, you go back and you are crying and crying and crying and wondering, why did I do that? Why did I do that? The truth of the matter is because you have not understood how to practice mindfulness with your money. That is a problem. Be real and let's practice that, because when you practice mindfulness, the truth of the matter is you will not suffer some of the things you're suffering right now. My God, I don't know why I'm saying so many of these things so emotionally like this. I'm being emotional myself because I'm actually being emotional because listen, some people are suffering because you have not been using your brains properly. And I'm here to help you. I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to help you understand that the money you have right now, you can use it properly, be mindful about it, and then out of that, develop more money, make more money out of it. Don't be of the habit of feeling good when you're always broke or when you don't have money. Whatever small you have, God has a habit of using small things to do great things. What that basically tells me is that you can have something in your hand that is small, and out of that you can be able to generate more money, generate more funds, generate more wealth, generate more things, and eventually you have so much that even now giving the way you've been giving will not be an issue at all. But listen, I'm not fighting giving, I'm not fighting anything. What I'm basically saying is don't be emotional when it comes to spending, don't be emotional when it comes to giving, don't be emotional when it comes to releasing. Anything that triggers you emotionally to make you make poor financial decisions, you must deal with it in your life. I think you like that and I like that too. So what am I saying? Practice mindfulness with your money. That is the thing that is going to save you. That is the thing that is going to help you meet whatever goals you are having in your life. Now listen to me. If you're here for the first time, you have not been in this channel before, go ahead and subscribe. Please subscribe. And then let me know from here, right down below, the comment area, right? I have subscribed. And by the way, the rest of you, please comment. Don't just watch and then you don't say nothing. Let me hear from you. Let me get some feedback. Some of these things when we talk, let this channel not be just a monologue. Let it be a dialogue. Say something. If you like it, say it. If you don't like it, say you don't like it. If you don't agree, say you don't agree. I mean, I really don't mind whatever you comment, but just say something. And then like this channel, like this video, and at the same time, share with somebody else. Guys, let's meet in the land of the millionaires. Now remember, you and I are making it there very soon. I'm here every week from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time here in the USA. See you in the next video. Stay safe and be mindful. Bye-bye.